So welcome to the YouTube channel for day 244. This was the 1st of May 2023, a Monday. So it's been a crazy last couple of days. I am on this platform. I don't see myself continuing beyond this Friday. Now I might change my mind. I can be open and be persuaded to change my mind, but it doesn't look like that way. So here's where I stand with this insurance platform. They're sending me direct transfers. They are sending me senior citizens. And I'm talking to people, and I've made a few sales. And for me, that's a big deal because, I hadn't sold anything. And then, then I suddenly have 6 sales, which is great. Problem is that at the rate that I'm going right now, and I am learning really fast, but at the rate I will be lucky to break even because the rate that I have to pay for this platform is quite a bit. It's quite a bit of money to pay for this platform, but I am learning quite a bit. The problem is that it's from as soon as the clock turns 9 o'clock until the clock ends at 6, so it could even go beyond 6 p.m. What they're doing is they're just sending me people, and they're not necessarily people who are interested. They have somebody who opens them up and says, hey, are you interested in saving some money or something like that? And then they transfer them really fast. And I could hear many cases, the senior is like, I don't want to change my plan. I'm not interested in changing my plan. I don't want to change my plan. But I understand the logic of that system because there's a small percentage of people that will listen. They're doing, I guess they're doing their job, and that is get people in front of me, and then I close them. Problem for me is that it's exhausting because a lot of these people, most of these people, the overwhelming majority of these people are not interested to begin with. And I know that other people are successful with this, and I guess, and I'm saying I guess, I'm sure that after you've done this for a while and it becomes, you become accustomed to it, and then you can just kind of just shrug off, the people who aren't interested and people who are angry. And it sounds a lot like my mom. Like my mom will tell me, I get all these calls from all these people, and they're always calling me. And it's like, well, you don't have to answer just because they call. You can block them. You can say, no, thank you, take me off the list. But for whatever reason, a lot of people just feel compelled to listen to what they have to say. You're not under any obligation to listen. But it's been an exhausting week. And it's like I want to get full value because I know that if I don't make sales, then I'm going to be at a net loss at the end of the 2 weeks. So last couple of days, my exercise, I was doing so well. I hadn't missed like a single day of exercise. And I really hadn't been exercising the last couple of days. Just been exhausted. No room for anything. No room for appointments or getting back to things I need to do. So I'm thinking that this is not how I want to proceed. It may be a very profitable venue, but it's very expensive, and I can basically duplicate that on my own without having to pay such a huge fee. I mean, if it's basically just having virtual assistants call and make appointments or transfer people, that's something I can do, and it would cost a lot less than what I'm currently paying. So I don't even know if I want to do that or not. I want to make money and I want to do it, but I want to do it on my time, my time schedule. I want to do it when it's convenient for me. And I've learned some really, really important lessons. And the lessons that I've learned are that, if you're in a job and you're working, I was in Southeast Asia, and I'm working all these hours, and I'm miserable, and I'm sick, and I'm making good money, but I'm miserable and I'm sick. And is it really worth the costs of paying for this with my health. It's like I don't have my freedom. I don't have my time. My time is not my own. I can't do what I want to do. And then I meet someone over there. He's a consultant and he works a couple days a week and he has a few clients. And, he's not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but he has an apartment that's 3 blocks from the beach and he's paying less than $400 a month for his place. And he says, I have a great life. I get up every morning and I walk on the beach, take a walk on the beach. I have a leisurely breakfast. I take care of some work clients. I work, 4 to 6 hours a day, and I'm only doing that 3 or 4 days a week. And then the rest of the time, I'm exercising, I'm relaxing, I'm reading, I'm enjoying time down at the pub. And, it's like, why am I just destroying myself over that? I had an opportunity today. I was like looking at something. Amazon is hiring like contractors who, especially they're targeting veterans, to be like delivery providers. And, it's a very small investment to put up. I even think that if you're a veteran or you're a qualified person, you can somehow not have to do that. But it is an immense time commitment. You know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. What's worth it is getting leverage on your time. It's like I would rather have the quick nickel than the slow dime any day of the week and twice on Sunday. It's like that's what's most important to me. And it's like if I make some money and I can live well. And this is a major epiphany for me. It's that I would rather make a little bit of money with a little bit of time than to make a whole lot of money taking all of my time. Because it's not worth it, right? And whatever gives you the most return on your time, then that's what I think. That's the course of action you should take. The grind and all that is not worth it. But if I could do a quick pickup, make a few bucks here and there, and it's simple and it's easy and it's on my time frame and my schedule. If I can do it at 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, if I can do it here or I can do it while I'm traveling, that's the kind of life that I want to live. So that's it. And I'm grateful for all of these experiences, not just to any person, but these experiences, because it's been an eye-opening experience. It's been like an education. I don't feel like I lost anything by doing this last 2 weeks. If anything, I learned what not to do. It's like, I really like the Medicare sales. It's just that I need to talk to people who are qualified and want to hear what I have to say. And I don't want to work. I don't want to be. I want to work in a relaxed body on my time schedule, and not feel like I'm going to miss something. Like if I'm not bolted to my chair, then I'm going to be missing sales because I'm paying for something and I'm not using it. So that's the lesson. That's the biggest lesson of all. So if you have any comments or questions, I'd like to hear it. And basically, that was all I did for day 244. I had lost the sequence even. I had missed a day, and I'm trying to make up for it, making a makeup video. But 244 is for the 1st of May. I'm back on sequence, back on track. When this week is over with, I still have till Friday. I do it, I'll finish strong. I'll see to it the 2 weeks, because that's what I paid for, and I paid a lot of money for it. So I will see it through. So if you have any comments or questions, I'd like to hear them. Comments, questions. I also worked on insurance, the other type of insurance, final expense and mortgage protection, and then worked on FBA sales and books. And it's just been really, really busy. So that's basically it. If you have any comments or questions, let me know, and I will talk to you later.